Okay, welcome back guys. We are on the Ethereum charts. So this video is just going to be Ethereum related. I wanted to show you a few things that I'm seeing on the Ethereum charts. So I'm going to go straight into it without wasting any time. By the way guys, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, like and share. It does help the video. So we're going to go straight into the chart and we're going to see what Ethereum has been doing. So I'm on the Ethereum weekly chart, and if you just look carefully, you can see that for many weeks Ethereum's just been constantly going up and up, and we've had like 1 or 2 weeks in between where we've kind of dipped down. So we had 1 week here, we had 1 week here in January, we had 1 week here in January again, and then this week here, right? So this week we know that it's going to close in the next 6 hours and 8 minutes right now. I made a previous video regarding Bitcoin, so don't forget to watch that one. And I'm also going to be launching another video on the overall market structure for Bitcoin and what we expect, so don't forget to watch that one. Also, if you hit the bell button and press all, you will be notified. So let's just go straight into this. So we're looking at the weekly and we can see that basically currently we're here, and I'll explain this 1447, right? So a lot of people have asked me, so what's this 1447, right? So when I look at the 1447, if you look at the 1447, it's actually the line of the previous all-time high that we've had back in 2018, right? So we're looking at that particular all-time high, and this is our line that signifies that was the previous all-time high. And as you can see, we beat this all-time high 3 times, right? So we kept on going up on the weekly, right? And we've done it many times over on the daily. So on the daily, I mentioned recently, I said, look, we can see an ascending wedge, which is actually very very bearish. And funnily, it did become bearish, and we were indecisive on that particular day. So this is the day that I made that video, and I said, we are indecisive. We might go down. I'm just going to say we're indecisive. And then we did kind of decide, and the market just went down. And then you can see yesterday we were trying to hold the support on the previous all-time high, and then we broke down. So currently we broke down below that. But let's try and see if we can find the floor, right? Where or how far we can go. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to draw a horizontal ray, and I'm going to put it around this particular level here, right? So this particular level, and I'll explain why I'm putting it on this particular level. Where is it? So let's put it around here, right? So I'm just going to do about 4 touch points, right? So just put a horizontal ray on 4 touch points. So I'm touching this candle, and I'm touching this candle and this candle, right? So if we just zoom into this, just to understand why I put it there. So you can see this candle tried to break below, it became the support. Even this one was a support. And then here, as you can see, it was also a support and also a support. So if we use this, we can see that today we hit our support line, and which was around 39. Sorry, what was the lowest we went to? So the lowest we went to was about 1295, 1293 actually. So you can see here it shows you the 1293 on this particular, where my arrow is right now. So we're into 1293. So this is definitely a support line. If we break below this, what are we expecting, right? So funnily, if you look at the Fibonacci that we've got, the 0.618, it's indicating 1192. And I was looking at the market cap earlier on, and I took the calculator, literally took a calculator, and I said, what happens if we go another 12%? So I was calculating if Bitcoin goes another 9%, and the reason I said 9% is because I'm expecting Bitcoin to go 32%, and I'll explain that on the other video that I'm making, so make sure to watch it, right? And I'm predicting that this will go up to about 42% on this particular bear cycle, right? This particular dump. So if it does go 42% on a calculator, you get it, and you say minus 12%, 40, which makes it total 42. It actually hits this 1190. So I personally, I'm putting a buy order around the 1200 mark. So for me, I'm comfortable getting back into Ethereum. Oh, well, I'm going to be buying some more around this 1200 figure. There is no support or anything. I'm just using the Fibonacci as our support line, basically, this at this particular time, because as I said many times, with Ethereum, you have to understand, Ethereum doesn't really follow the rules, right? So you can do all sorts of charts and everything, but Ethereum just doesn't care. It just does whatever it wants. So as you can see, we drew the line on the daily, but on the 4 hourly, as you can see, this line is acting as support. So, you know, just looking at previous data, looking left, you can actually sometimes get the idea of what's going to happen on the right. So again, the 0618 for the Ethereum will basically, I think it's going to go down here, and then we're going to hover up and somehow come back up again. So that's what I'm expecting on the Ethereum in the short time period. Are we going to go back? Absolutely. And you know, I'm actually feeling a lot more bullish right now if we do hit these numbers. So again, I'm going to have my buy order at a at the Fibonacci 0618, slightly above that. As I said, about 1200. I'm going to have it there. If we do dip there, then I'm going to pick it up. I don't think it's going to go too far from there, so I'm just going to leave it there. One second. Also, if you look at the worst case scenario, right? So the worst case scenario, obviously, we might go even below. If we do go even below, it just doesn't make any sense. I mean, we can't possibly go any below, but even if we do, let's look at the Fibonacci levels, right? We have some strong support and resistance. If you look at the worst case scenario, we're looking at approximately about 980. But there's not really much data here for us to kind of use that as our support range. The worst case scenario for me, I'm looking at, if I put a horizontal array here, is more looking around this particular level, and it's at 1146. So if you look at that 1146 and think there's a $50 difference, so I'll put this as my range basically. But again, my particular order is going to be around the 1200 mark. That's when I want to enter and see what happens then. So I'm going to leave this chart as it is. I'll probably show it to you on the next one. But other than that, guys, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and make sure to hit the like button. I'll see you on the next one, and make sure to hit the bell button and all if you want to see all these updates that come out daily sometimes. So have a look at those. Other than that, I'll see you later. Take care. Adios.